Now let's have an overview of the points of the small intestine channel. Tonification point is SI3, sedation point SI8, horary point SI5. SI1 is frequently used for breast headaches, eyes and mucous membranes. SI3 relaxes muscles, neck and back pain, arthritis in joints, headache, spirit point. SI6, similar to SI3 for neck and back pain, vision, and red eyes. SI7 for spirit, depression, anxiety. SI17, sore throat, tonsillitis. SI19, local point for the spirit and ear stuff. Specific points according to their function. Yuan source point is SI4. Luo connecting point is SI7. Shi cleft point SI6. Associated backshu point, bladder 27. Associated front move point, Ren 4. The 5 shoe transporting point, Jingwell, metal point is SI1. Ying spring point, water point, SI2. Shoestring point, wood point, tonification point is SI3. Jing river point or fire point, pen point, SI5. Houxi point, earth point, tonification point, SI8. The Hui meeting point or the opening point of the Tumai, SI3. Lower Houxi points, the Jiao Hui meeting points with the bladder channel, the Yang Wei Mai, Yang Chao Mai, SI10. With the LI, TB, GB channels, SI12. With the TB channel, SI18. With the TB, GB, SI19. Of other channels with the SI channel, LI14, DO 14, bladder 41, bladder 11, stomach 12, REN 17, REN 13, REN 12, GB1, GB11, TB20, TB22, bladder 1. Kao Wu command point or the window of heaven point, SI16 and SI17, points of the 4 Cs. Madanyang heavenly star point or the Sun Si Miao ghost point is the local. So now we go to the points according to region. Local points, face and cheek, SI18. For the jaw, SI19. Local point for the neck, SI17. For the ears, SI19. Shoulder, SI9. SI10, SI11, SI12, SI13, SI14. Local point for the elbow, SI8. For the hand, SI4, SI5. For the finger, numbness and pain, SI3. For the finger, stiffness, SI3, SI5. Adjacent points for the shoulder, SI9, SI15. For the finger, SI5. Distal points for the occiput, SI3. For the eyes, SI6. For the cervical and thoracic spine, SI3. For the thoracic spine, SI6. For the lumbar region, SI3, SI6. Specific points according to the channel pathway in numerical order. SI1, Jingwell point, metal point. SI2, Ying spring point, water point. SI3, shoestring point, wood point, tonification point, opening point of the tumai, distal point for the occiput and the lumbar region. SI3 is also the local point for the fingers, distal point for the cervical and thoracic spine. SI4, Yuan source point, local point for the hand. SI5 is Jing river point or far point, pen point, 5 faces. Local point for the hand and fingers for stiffness, regional point for the fingers. SI6, Shi cleft point, distal point for the eyes, the thoracic, and lumbar spine. SI7, Luo connecting point. SI8, Houxi point or earth point, sedation point, and the local point for the elbow. SI9, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI9 to SI15, adjacent points for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI10, Xiao Hui meeting point with the bladder channel, the Yang Wei Mai, Yang Chao Mai, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI11, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI12, Zhao Hui meeting point with the LI, TB, and GB channels, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI13, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI14, local point for the shoulder, often sensitive to pressure. SI16, window of heaven point. SI17, window of heaven point, local point for the neck. SI18, local point for the face and cheek, Zhao Hui meeting point with the TB channel. SI19 is Chao Hui meeting point with the TB-GB channels and a local point for disorders of the ear and jaw.